Day 2 of Liverpool's pre-season training at the AXA Training Centre took a sombre and emotional turn, as players and coaching staff paused their intense schedule to pay final tribute to two dearly loved individuals, Diogo Jota's late family member and Portuguese international André Silva, whose passing sent shockwaves through the football world. The morning began like any typical pre-season session, with players arriving early, dressed in full training gear, ready to continue their intense work under new manager Arne Slot. The mood, however, shifted quickly. News had filtered through overnight about the personal tragedy affecting Diogo Jota, and the entire squad was informed early on about the scheduled tribute. Jota, who had been absent from day 1, made an emotional return to the training ground. As he walked onto the pitch, accompanied by senior staff members and teammates, he was met with a solemn round of applause. His eyes were heavy, yet there was a deep sense of unity around him. Players surrounded him in a tight circle, many offering hugs, some in silent solidarity. Even Arne Slot, only just beginning his Liverpool journey, stood close by, visibly moved and supportive. Shortly after, the entire training ground fell silent as the team observed a moment of remembrance for André Silva, the talented forward and Jota's compatriot, whose sudden passing had stunned players and fans alike. The Portuguese players within the Liverpool squad, including Jota and others who had played alongside or against Silva, were visibly emotional. Flags at the training centre were flown at half-mast, and black armbands were distributed to be worn throughout the day's session in silent tribute. Instead of jumping straight into training drills, Slot and the leadership group led a team talk, one that wasn't about tactics or fitness, but about brotherhood, grief, and the human side of football. He reminded the squad that while football is their passion, their humanity always comes first. Players listened intently, some with heads bowed, some holding back tears. When training eventually resumed, the intensity wasn't quite the same, not out of a lack of effort, but out of collective reflection. Jota took part in light jogging and ball work, supported closely by staff and teammates. Curtis Jones and Virgil van Dijk stayed close to him during warm-ups, offering quiet encouragement. Mohamed Salah was also seen putting a comforting hand on Jota's shoulder more than once throughout the session. Every pass, every drill, every sprint seemed to carry extra weight. It wasn't about performance today, it was about presence, showing up, staying strong together, and honoring two lives with silent strength and unity. Towards the end of the session, a short tribute was held near the side of the training pitch. A framed photograph of André Silva, a Portugal national team jersey, and a small floral arrangement were placed gently on a table.